Okay, today I was asked to talk about who's the most important person, I guess, that I look up to in my life. And, you know, what would people be surprised to know about me? I'm like, okay, let me think about that. And it's just kind of easy, to be honest. I'm going to say the most, and who I look up to, my hero, my mom. Always. And always has been. She's a tough cookie. She had my brother at 17. She had me at 20. Yes, she was married. With that, though, she actually quit school senior year, and got married to my dad. Had my brother. She had no license. She had no vehicle. Wasn't the easiest for her. Just kind of hard to talk about. My dad was not there when I was born. She had me at 20. It was just she and I. She left when I was 2 months old. And life was not easy for her. But you know what she didn't? She did it on her own. She didn't have anyone to depend on, to lean on. I mean, my grandmother did give her a place to live. That was it. And I don't know if that would be like the tough love type thing, or if that was just because, you know, that was what she did, you know. That was her choice and how she chose to deal with that. She did walk to work. She had a job. She walked a long way at night if she didn't have anyone to take her, because she didn't have a car. She had no driver's license. She didn't know how to drive. So, you know, to make sure that, I guess that I had formula, diapers, and stuff, and my brother as well. You know, she did what she had to do. What most of us do when we're in a situation like that. Can't work your butt off. So she did, she walked. And it was dangerous as crap. I can't remember, somewhat, it's blurry, moving out of my grandmother's and into our next place that we lived. And I remember my mom got a car, first car, and its name was Betsy. It was a Cutlass Oldsmobile. And she got another job. We didn't live at this place very long. But I'm gonna say this, my mom did not get child support. In fact, she busted her butt. I can't remember that woman ever really sleeping, because she worked her ass off. And I'm gonna say that we never knew that we were poor. We never knew. She never let us know, hey, we're poor. Because we had those wants. They weren't needs. They were, you know, regular kid wants. That's what I call them now. Looking back, I wish that I could go back and kind of maybe change that. Because I can't imagine how much my Charlie's Angels dollhouse cost. I can't even think. to fathom that, because it couldn't have been cheap. And then all the stuff my brother, good grief, had with Star Wars and all that stuff, not cheap at all. And our birthdays, she always made them big. Everything was just always big for us. And I'm gonna say we were spoiled, and it's just a daggone fact we were spoiled. And I wish that I could change that. I can't. So I can remember when we moved to 148 Archwood Place, and that was the next place we lived. And it was it was a bottom apartment. Did we work though as kids, me and my brother? We had major chores. We had the star chart, and we also did laundry too. The minute I got my training wheels off my bicycle, honey, I was peddling laundry to the laundromat. Facts are facts. Let's see what else about that. I can remember when my mom had a wreck. It's a bad wreck. I was at my nanny's, and my aunt kept calling me back and forth. And I guess it was because that hospital kept saying that they had resuscitated, she's back. But my mom actually, she died a few times. And my aunt told me, you know what? Tomorrow we're going somewhere. And I'll never forget seeing my mom. It's a nightmare. This woman looked like something out of Halloween. She had, her blonde hair was red. They did not bathe her. And I remember her holding her arms out to me and saying, "Come to me, baby." And I was like, "That's not my mom." And I ran out of that place. And then she had seizures after that. And I took care of her. She always kept her medicine in the refrigerator, and she took it with orange juice. And then eventually she got better. And then we moved to 300 Berkeley Hills Drive. I remember all this stuff. It's just crazy. And that's where we got Jake. He never was supposed to be our dog. He was our roommate's dog. But we kind of took him over. I can't remember a time my mom not working. My mom had 3 jobs at once. And when I say never sleeping a minute, never wanted to disappoint my mom, ever, because I knew that she had had enough roughness in her life. So I never, ever wanted her to be ashamed of me. And I know that there's one thing that I've ever done, and I won't talk about that. I've already talked about that before. That I know I disappointed her. And that was when I was 17. But I will say prior to that, the proudest I've ever been, because my mom did go back. She got her GED, and she went to college. I was in middle school while she was in college. 9th grade, she graduated. And if you can see your mom graduate with honors and walk and get her diploma from college, you know, that's a proud feeling that, you know, your mom wanted to be more. And not just for herself, but so that she could provide for her family. And she started working then at Lockheed, which turned into the post office. And she's had different jobs all over the board. But there's a day I can never remember my mom not working, ever. So I can remember the day she went across that, and she got her diploma with honors. And I still have that picture. I have her graduating college, and I have that picture still. So that was a very proud moment, and it seared my head forever. I think we're so much alike in so many ways. Not all alike, because she doesn't cry. I cry. Her, nah, she don't cry. She's not a crier. Maybe that woman's cried 4 or 5 times that I've seen in my lifetime. And one was, I guess, when my nanny died. I didn't know her dad, so I can only imagine, why she cried about that, because she really didn't know him either. But we were there. And that's the first time I had ever seen her father. And I realized where my ears came from him. So we kind of have little things in common like that, except for I kind of knew my dad. She didn't. I know that she always wanted more for us. And she wanted to be a better person for us. And she wanted to do better than what, and raise us a lot different than what, she got. And I can appreciate that. And that's why I said she's a debt. My mother is a debt that I'll never be able to repay. Not in this lifetime. Because she could have easily have said, you know what? I can't do this alone. And let us go to a 2-parent home, But she didn't. She stood the course, and as I said yesterday, it does take a village sometimes to raise a child. 2 kids. I don't know. So she didn't do that. She did the best that she could. I remember when my brother went to kindergarten. She was the one driving them all there. But I was their sidekick, and we would have fun afterwards. And we did. My brother never knew that. And am I the favorite? No, my brother is. And I hope that one day that I'll know that I made my mom proud. I think I've done all I could to, to make sure that to make up for anything, that she didn't get to have. I've done the best I can, She was just, we grew up together. We were the 3 Musketeers. We had good times. A lot of those times we had great times. Times that you don't forget, and you're never gonna forget those times. I mean, they're seared forever. So, I know that I've not made the best choices. I've made 3 good ones. And, and each time I gave birth, my mom was right there. As a matter of fact, she was planning on delivering Kaylee. We already had that set up. I mean, their dad was not about that life. But she was going to do it until we had some problems. And, well, that didn't happen. Kaylee, there were some problems. I'm not going to go into those. My mom got pushed out the way. So, and I had to step in real quick on that one. Thank God. But I don't regret any of that. I mean, I was glad for her to be there, and thankful that she was. this is a lifetime with my mom I can remember. The same as with my grandma, though. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. I would just say that my mom, that's my hero. I mean, that's the person I look up to. I can talk about her, but nobody else can. Let's get that straight. You know, y'all know her as Mama Lovey. That's my mama. I mean, I do share her. I share with my friends online, and I also share with my friends that are here. You know, some of them have already lost their parents. So my mom is just like right there. You know, and sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's not funny. Yeah, especially when they want to talk about they look more like her or something. I'm like, But no, I'll share her easily. There's enough to go around with that little thing. She's a little one. So, it's probably right now, that's all I want to talk about when it comes to my mama. You know, I hope, you know, my prayer is that my mom, you know, recovers fully and gets back to doing what I know she loves doing. You know, you don't ever want to see your mom in a certain way. Certainly never wanted to see her in the hospital. And that one was that was a bad time. That was bad last year. So yeah, if I wasn't gonna celebrate my birthday, I meant it. Not until my mama come home. So that's my person. That'd be my mom. We may butt heads like crazy. But you know what? That's normal. I mean, that's my mom. You know, at the end of the day, we get over it. We get through it. Facts. And something y'all would be shocked to know. You know, in all honesty, to be shocked. Okay, I don't take compliments very well at all. No, I don't take them at all. It's hard for me. It almost, maybe it embarrasses me. I don't know. And compliments do embarrass me. I guess because I'm just used to maybe, I don't know, helping others. I kind of like to do that. And I'm not used to the compliments or the thank yous. I don't know how to explain that. It's a toughie. So that's that one. And maybe that, you know what? I am a little shy. Maybe I'm a little bit more shy than you know. You know, and then I'll warm up and I'm over it. It's easy to get over. Or it is for me. So, yeah, maybe I'm a little shy. Hard to think about that one, right? A lot of people probably don't even believe that. But yeah, I'm going to say I'm probably more shy than you know. But once, you know, I meet you, we're good. It's just like when we in Vegas, you know. But it was weird because it was like we did not miss or skip a beat at all. And that's the facts on that one. I mean, I jumped right in the car with drunk Kelly. He was like, "Hey, baby, what's going on?" Like we didn't skip a beat. The same way crazy cat mama, except for the picture did not match the woman. But I never knew it wasn't her daggone picture, so that doesn't fall on me. And it was like we didn't skip a beat, you know? It was the same when we all met. We didn't skip a beat when I met Danny. Didn't skip a beat when I met Mims. We didn't skip a beat. And I'm thankful, and I'll forever be thankful for getting to meet that woman. Oh, I didn't want to get started on that. So that's probably something that people would probably find interesting about me. I can't draw for crap, but I have kids that can, or two of them. What else? Hello. Let me think. The next thing, that y'all be shocked to know about me. There's probably nothing I can't really do. Let's see what else. Is there anything else that y'all be shocked to know about me? I mean, I think everybody knows I love kids. I love animals. I don't think there's anything else because who I am is who I am. I think everybody has caught me being shy or embarrassed on streams, on lives. Maybe they'd be shocked to know that, I like to solve things. Maybe that. So I don't know. Nothing else that I can think of on that one. I mean, I like elderly people. I think you can learn from them. They're intelligent. I like to visit nursing homes. I've done that forever. I also, my girls grew up in a nursing home basically because we went every week. So that's that. When I was a teenager, I used to drive around with dog food in my car. Just in case when we were on our way home, if we come across an animal, we feed them. Sometimes my friends didn't like that because we wouldn't be in the safest places. And if they ever hear this part, they'll make a comment. I still have one friend that sticks out, and that's Jamie. Are you trying to get us, you know what? I'm like, no. She's like, this is not safe. Well, that animal was hungry. It was a beagle. I think it was a no, it was a basset hound. Let's see. Let's see. And I think the only other thing that would be shocking is I don't like people that slurp from the drinks. I don't like people that chew with their mouth open. I don't like people to blow their nose at the table. So those are my quirks. And so for the person that asked that question, I answered it. I think I answered every one of them, including my quirks that I don't like. And those are some of the things I don't like to, oh my gosh, I don't like to see a train wreck. No, it's gross. And that's with your mouth open and you're chomping and chewing and slapping your jaws. No, it's gross. I'm not interested. And I don't like I mean, it's just etiquette, I don't know. But it's the same crap that my mom did. And like I said, my brother's face hit 2 plates before. One of them was a spaghetti for putting his elbows on the table. So that's for real. That really happened. So those are some of my quirkies. If you know, you know. And maybe I don't like the fake witches or something that have brooms. They're broken. It's another quirk that lies and has a wetty friend that's crazy and lies, in my opinion. Maybe those are the things. Yeah, that's it. hot dogs. I'm kidding. That's a joke, by the way. I talked to a hot dog the other day. It was weird. He came up on my channel and I talked to him. It was a damn hot dog. Got to check that out. So that's probably it for me. Oh, wait, no. I don't like needles. I need to add that in there. I despise those things. Whew. Especially if they're in your finger. And, you know, you're being shocked to know that, I mean, I elevate my scrotum with a towel while laying down every day. I suggest everybody do that. That way you won't be so uptight and you can yank the stick from your buttocks. I mean, what better thing to do? Just saying. And I think it's weird that a certain female content creator likes my breastises. She's like got a phobia and fetish for me. And that's the only other thing about that. Yeah, so that's all I can think, guys. It beats the first question I was asked because I was like, how the heck am I gonna, what do y'all want me to say? And I'm not gonna say what that one was. You almost got me. But I had 3 people asking me a certain topic and I'm not doing that. So that was that. And the only other would be for me to put a walrus costume on, which I mean, if y'all want me to wear the walrus costume, I'll do it. I mean, I'll do it again. I'll get my potatoes out and let them talk to each other. I might drop them like it's hot, sand full of butter. I'm kidding. So with that, I'm just gonna say, y'all know my prayer list. Again, I think the newest addition is Chad, his son, and God already knows, you know, what's going on. So just the prayers alone, I think, are the best thing. And if you see Chad, don't know if you will, or if you go into a room or, you know, a certain creator's rooms, I don't know where all Chad goes. He goes and gun smokes. Listen, let him know you're thinking about him. You're praying for him and hoping for a good outcome. God already knows what's going on. He's already in there involved. God's already got this, but those prayers, they work. I believe in the power of them, and what is meant to be is going to be at the end of this. So just pray for that good outcome. Can you think of anybody else that's in, like, really something bad going on here? Pray for Mayor. Anybody that's fighting a battle that you know is going to be one hell of a battle to fight to win. Pray for them, please. So that's that. I mean, I'll name my list off every time that I come on here, you know, to pray for these people. Just keep them in your prayers. And I mean, I have a whole list. You know, I still don't know how Virgie's doing. Hopefully, what happened, you know, what she went through is she's healing. I'm gonna say she's healing. And let's continue to pray that Drunk Kelly gets good results from what she's done and gone through. Gosh, let's see. Corn's mom, Father girl, and the list is huge. My mother. Just pray for everybody, guys. And I want to touch on something real quick. Listen. If you see someone that may be in active addictions of any sorts, I don't care what they are. I don't care if it's digging their nose or picking their toenails. I don't care. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen. Regardless if you like that person or not, we're all humans here. And I have to say what's on my heart, so I've got to say it. I just got to say it. Reach out to them. Let them know, even if they're not ready. Listen, there's help for them. There's hope. This life is worth living. And I'm telling you, I look around here and I'm thankful to just be able to see this. So you let people know this here is worth it. Your children, they're worth it. Do it for the right reasons, but yourself for one, because you've got to be ready. But don't leave this world that way. I think we've lost enough, guys. We've lost enough. I think it's touched everybody's family. It has touched everybody's family somehow, some way. We have known someone, and I'm going to say this, and we've also known somebody that has lost their battle with this. And you know what, this is not fun to watch people hurt that love those people so much. So I'm just saying, if you know, please, just please reach out to that persons, I don't care who they are, and maybe try to give them an encouraging word. And I'm going to stop there and leave that where it's at. And then I'm going to get into the fact that if you haven't reached out to somebody, or if you've not returned somebody's phone call, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Listen, you ain't guaranteed tomorrow no more than I am. And that's a fact. You put off today until tomorrow, maybe too late. So, as I said, I'm as guilty as is the next person. Don't let anything be, don't do that. And don't let things go unsaid. Well, if you feel a certain way, let it be known. But best of all, let people know you love them. So with that, I'm going to let y'all know I love you. Just so to whoever watches, I love y'all. And be at peace with each other, with yourselves, with your decisions, with what you're doing in life. And just go where you're celebrated and have fun and laugh more. Because I'm going to tell you something, these frowns, they'll cause wrinkles. Just do that. Just try it. Try it. You see somebody that's frowning, they're not smiling. You know what? A smile is free. Give them yours. Try that. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. It's been a nice one. Go at peace.